Machine embroidery is a fun sewing technique that allows you to personalize ready-made items and custom sewing projects. It's a simple embellishment to learn once you understand the fundamentals because the machine does most of the work for you. Let's dive into the world of machine embroidery and see just how simple and fun it can be. The differences between a sewing machine and an embroidery machine are: embroidery module. This arm travels back and forth automatically to produce the intended design. The arm needs ample space to move back and forth and side to side as the design stitches out. Presser foot. This is a standard sewing foot, and this is an embroidery foot. This foot is typically spring-loaded to be able to move up and down automatically as the design stitches out. It floats over the fabric surface, allowing it to move freely with the machine arm. Feed dogs. Usually the machine feed dogs automatically lower when the machine is in embroidery mode, which prevents the teeth from holding onto the fabric from underneath. Screen. Embroidery machines usually have some type of screen, whether large or small, that indicates the design being sewn, the number of stitches, the thread color and number, and more. The screen can be controlled by buttons or a touch screen, depending on the make and model. Digital designs are loaded into the machine through a thumb drive, computer connectivity, or by a cloud network. And in some cases, with older models, designs are loaded into the machine through an embroidery card slot or even CDs. Thousands of embroidery design companies on the web offer digital downloads for you to import in the way that your machine requires. Your machine will likely also have a bunch, if not hundreds, of built-in designs to choose from. Once a design is chosen and loaded into the machine, the thread colors are then indicated by color stops. The machine automatically stops at the end of each color, telling you to change the threads. Most machines automatically cut and trim the stitching at the beginning and end of each color stop, and sometimes you're given the option of whether or not to do this, depending on the technique. Now we're ready to understand which fabric, stabilizer, thread, and needle combinations work with which designs and techniques.